Our next speaker, Jeff Merkley.
John, thank you very much, and I so much appreciate the opportunity to come to the forum. And I also want to echo the comments that you made about Senator Avakian and the representatives who are here, Representative Reed and Representative Bonamici and Representative Edwards. They aren't just excellent representatives from Washington County. They are the champions that delivered the most progressive and productive session that Oregon has had in 30 years. Please give them another hand. Friends, I'm the son of a mill worker from rural Oregon, and many of the values that I bring to life were forged in that setting. Integrity, determination, hard work, and the belief that in America we want to have a world that creates opportunity for all families to thrive. I've spent my life fighting for that vision, fighting to make America a better place for our children, for our workers, for our families, working to make America a better place for our planet. Going door to door to organize opposition to a nuclear power plant, building and leading an environmental camp, building strong families through home ownership, through Habitat for Humanity. When I've seen a challenge, I've brought people together to forge solutions. To strengthen the community, I organized a neighborhood to shut down one of Portland's worst crack alleys. To empower low-income families, I started Oregon's first individual development account to help families buy homes, start businesses, and return to college, the major pathways from poverty into the middle class. This is the politics of hope and change that I've been practicing all my life. Seeing a problem, bringing people together, forging solutions. And this is the new politics of hope and change that I brought to the Oregon legislature. Because Oregon was paralyzed, I brought together and organized and led a group of progressives to take the Oregon House back, to put progressives back in control. Together, we ended the paralysis in Salem. Together, we forged solutions that improve things for our children and our workers and our planet. Together, we took on special interests and put Oregon back on track, investing in education, doubling scholarships, expanding Head Start, creating a rainy day fund, taking on big drug companies to have more affordable drugs, establishing basic rights and domestic partnerships, shutting down payday loan sharks, saving our land use system, and putting Oregon back on the forefront of renewable energy and global warming. That was a lot. But here is the thing. Oregon can only go so far if we don't make fundamental changes in Washington, D.C. To put our nation back on track, we need to reject the old politics, the consultant-driven, hack and attack politics practiced so devastatingly by Grover Norquist, Newt Gingrich, and Dick Cheney. Obama captured this notion far more eloquently than I can when he was here last week. He presented a vision of bringing people together, of embracing dialogue, not demonization, of seeing the value of respect and partnership for real change. And I'll tell you, that's a style that resonates for me because it's a style I've been practicing all of my life. With this approach, we can tackle the big challenges our nation faces. We need to end the war in Iraq, a war that Gordon Smith embraced all too readily. We need to bring our sons and daughters home, and we need to start doing so today. But in addition to getting out of Iraq, we need to reframe our relationship with the world. Recognize that our security concerns are broader than simply flexing military muscle. Work in partnership for human dignity, strengthen and developing economies, tackle international afflictions like AIDS and malaria. And we need to end our dependence on foreign oil and tackle global warming, goals which Gordon Smith has spurned. But in addition to developing technologies, we need to rethink our vision of the planet. Just as we came to realize that our rivers must not be dumping grounds, we must also recognize that our sky that wraps this beautiful blue-green planet must not be a dumping ground. We need to live in sustainability with the earth. And we need to make healthcare more affordable and accessible for all by listening to nurses like my wife, Mary, not by favoring drug companies and large insurance companies as Gordon Smith has done. But as we are investing in healthcare, we need to recognize that we need to promote wellness strategies as much as healing strategies. We need this new politics of hope and change to end unfair trade agreements and stop sending American jobs overseas, to take on the crippling national debt Smith and Bush have left our children, to invest in quality education for a global knowledge economy world, and to reestablish the integrity of the United States at home and abroad. At home, we need to end warrantless wiretapping, restore habeas corpus, and stop the Bush administration's practice of inserting politics into scientific papers. Let's not proceed with our hands over our eyes and ears. Let's embrace the science and use it to help guide us to a better future. And in regard to the world, we need to put an end to extraordinary rendition and secret prisons and torture. This is not the America we know and love, and not the America that will take us forward. As friends, parents, as a husband, as a working class kid from Oregon, I've been fighting for our families and our children and our workers and our planet all my life. I've taken on special interests and won time and time again. And now I'll fight for change in Washington, D.C. in a way that Gordon Smith never ever has and never ever will. That's why I'm running for the U.S. Senate. That's why I'm asking for your support. Together, we can bring the change that we need in America. We can put America back on track. Thank you.